superstar Celine Dion performs her Titanic hit and see a different side of David Schwimmer.
Oprah's Making Friends today at 5:10 on 5. 100% Gold is next after this from Juliet.
It's 2 o'clock. I'm Juliet Bremner. Louise Woodward's nightmare isn't over yet. She's now facing a civil suit for damages. It's being brought by the parents of baby Matthew Eapen. They want to stop Louise profiting from her crime. But Louise's lawyer denies that would be her intention.
The family and Miss Woodward have not engaged in any effort to sell rights to a story or to exploit in any commercial way what is a great tragedy.
One of the Met's highest-ranking officers today apologised to the parents of the murdered teenager Stephen Lawrence for not bringing his killers to justice. 18-year-old Stephen was murdered in a racist attack in 1993. Officials in Toulouse are tightening security arrangements ahead of England's match there this week. It follows the jailing today of 3 more English fans over the riots in Marseille. They were jailed for periods from 2 to 4 months. One was banned from France for a year. And 2 World Cup stars have seen their last action in France '98. Scotland defender Colin Calderwood's returned to London for treatment on a broken bone in his hand, and Colombia's Faustino Asprias received his marching orders after a bust-up with the team coach. Let's have a look at this afternoon's weather. Fine and sunny in Scotland and the east. Rain in the southwest, spreading east during the day. Top temperature 19 degrees. That's all for now. We'll be back with more at 3:30.
We're talking about family.
Switched at birth.
I can still call you Daddy.
Concludes tonight at 8 on 5.
Every day, Gloria's got a houseful. The kitchen's never empty.
A walk on the wild side.
And then a good glug of wine.
The lounge is a hive of activity.
I sleep with this on all night long.
Very attractive, Julia.
Do you not feel like a lampshade?
And the patio's packed with potted plant life.
What can I do about my herbaceous border?
Busy up your afternoons. Open house with Gloria Hunniford. Weekdays at the new time of 2:30 on 5.
Such a fantastic show.
And today, Gloria talks to the newly honoured June Whitfield about our comic heritage. That's in half an hour after this.
Welcome to 100% Gold. On the last edition, our champion elected to return to play his 8th game. So, number 1, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Stanley Prince from Hove in East Sussex.
Number 2, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Yona Folliard and I come from Norwich.
And number 3, what is your name?
Hello, I'm John Daniel and I come from Ivor Heath in Buckinghamshire.
I'll ask 100 questions which you should answer by pressing the appropriate button in front of you. At the end of the game, whoever has scored the closest to 100% will be the champion. Good luck to you all. Today's competition begins now. Question 1. With which musical instrument is James Galway chiefly associated? A. Violin, B. Harmonica, or C. Flute? It's C. Flute. Question 2. The 1965 film The Agony and the Ecstasy centered on the life of which artist? A. Leonardo da Vinci, B. Michelangelo, or C. Raphael? It was B. Michelangelo. Question 3. In which joint of the human body are the carpal bones? A. The wrist, B. The ankle, or C. The elbow? The answer is A. The wrist. Question 4. What is the highest number on a roulette wheel? A. 40, B. 38, or C. 36? It's C. 36. Question 5. The extinct dodo was classed in the same family as the pigeon. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 6. The Comintern was an international body set up to unite whom? A. Comedians, B. Communists, or C. Computer scientists? It was B. Communists. Question 7. Whose scientific books included Beyond the Pleasure Principle and the Interpretation of Dreams? A. Jung, B. Freud, or C. Adler? It was B. Freud. Question 8. Which Latin legal term means to have equal speed or precedence? A. Sub judice, B. Pari passu, or C. Sine die? It's B. Pari passu. Question 9. Before the Second World War, Mogadishu was the chief city of which African colony? A. British Somaliland, B. French Somaliland, or C. Italian Somaliland? It was C. Italian Somaliland. Question 10. In the Korean War, the 38th parallel was a line of longitude roughly separating North and South Korea. Is that true or false? It's false. It was a line of latitude. After 10 questions, the percentage of correct answers given so far is as follows. Yona has 20%, John has 60%, and Stanley is in the lead with 80%. Question 11. Who starred opposite Marilyn Monroe in the 1961 film The Misfits? A. Clark Gable, B. Robert Mitchum, or C. Cary Grant? It was A. Clark Gable. Question 12. In which year were East and West Germany unified? A. 1988, B. 1989, or C. 1990? It was C. 1990. Question 13. On which Scottish island is the town of Rothesay? A. Lewis, B. Bute, or C. Arran? It's B. Bute. Question 14. According to studies, on average, how much time does a person spend kissing in a lifetime? A. 2 days, B. 2 weeks, or C. 2 months? It's B. 2 weeks. Question 15. The Great Pretender was the Platters' first UK #1 hit. Is that true or false? It's false. It was Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. Question 16. In which country is most of the Sinai Peninsula found? A. Egypt, B. Jordan, or C. Israel? It's A. Egypt. Question 17. What part was played by Eric Fleming in the TV series Rawhide? A. Pete Nolan, B. Gil Favor, or C. Wishbone? It was B. Gil Favor. Question 18. In ancient beliefs, ornithoscopy was the divining of the future by reference to birds' what? A. Flight, B. Bones, or C. Entrails? It was A. Flight. Question 19. Which play by Congreve contains the famous line, "Music has charms to soothe a savage breast"? A. The Mourning Bride, B. The Way of the World, or C. Love for Love? It was A. The Mourning Bride. Question 20. The River Wye flows into the River Severn. Is that true or false? It's false. It flows straight into the Bristol Channel. Question 21. Which of the following is the future perfect form of the verb to show? A. It has shown, B. It had been shown, or C. It will have shown? It's C. It will have shown. Question 22. Which French region lies directly north of Paris? A. Normandy, B. Picardy, or C. Champagne? It's B. Picardy. Question 23. Nautically, what shape is a lateen sail? A. Triangular, B. Square, or C. Rectangular? It's A. Triangular. Question 24. The 1967 film In Cold Blood was based on a book by which American writer? A. Gore Vidal, B. Truman Capote, or C. J.D. Salinger? It was B. Truman Capote. Question 25. Actor Audie Murphy was also the United States' most decorated soldier of World War II. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 26. Who wrote the epic poem The Divine Comedy? A. John Milton, B. Dante Alighieri, or C. William Blake? It was B. Dante Alighieri. Question 27. Who sang with Bobby Gentry in the 1969 duet All I Have to Do Is Dream? A. Perry Como, B. Glenn Campbell, or C. Tom Jones? It was B. Glenn Campbell. Question 28. What is the approximate diameter of a regular compact disc? A. 8 centimetres, B. 10 centimetres, or C. 12 centimetres? It's C. 12 centimetres. Question 29. The japonica is the Japanese variety of which fruit? A. Guava, B. Quince, or C. Apricot? It's B. Quince. Question 30. Cher's only UK #1 hit single was the Shoop Shoop song. Is that true or false? It's false. Love Can Build a Bridge was another. And after 30 questions, the scores are as follows. Yona has 37%, John has 57%, and Stanley has 73%. Question 31. Which wizard leads the adventurers in Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings? A. Radagast, B. Gandalf, or C. Saruman? It's B. Gandalf. Question 32. In which sporting activity is the term recibiendo used? A. Bullfighting, B. Pelota, or C. Bulls? It's A. Bullfighting. Question 33. Used by the ancient Greeks and Romans, fibulae have been superseded in modern times by what? A. Safety pins, B. Calculators, or C. Hairbrushes? It's A. Safety pins. Question 34. Which film actor's original first names were Eugene Curran? A. Gene Autry, B. Gene Nelson, or C. Gene Kelly? It's C. Gene Kelly. Question 35. In Chinese law, even numbers are yin and odd numbers are yang. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 36. What is the smallest planet in our solar system? A. Mercury, B. Venus, or C. Pluto? It's C. Pluto. Question 37. Which female vocalist starred with Fred Astaire in the musical film Finian's Rainbow? A. Brenda Lee, B. Connie Francis, or C. Petula Clark? It was C. Petula Clark. Question 38. What is the basis of the Middle Eastern sweet called halva? A. Pistachio nuts, B. Sesame seeds, or C. Poppy seeds? The answer is B. Sesame seeds. Question 39. Which detective inspector was played by Robert Beatty in the 1950s TV series Dial 999? A. Dave Granger, B. Bob Bentley, or C. Mike Maguire? It's C. Mike Maguire. Question 40. England cricketer John Edrich is the son of fellow England cricketer Bill Edrich. Is that true or false? It's false, they're cousins. Question 41. In which athletic event did Cuban Javier Sotomayor become world record holder? A. Long jump, B. High jump, or C. Triple jump? It was B. High jump. Question 42. What is the more usual name of the biblical Sea of Chinnereth? A. Dead Sea, B. Red Sea, or C. Sea of Galilee? The answer is C. Sea of Galilee. Question 43. In the Shakespeare comedy Twelfth Night, who is the duke that Viola loves? A. Malvolio, B. Orsino, or C. Antonius? It's B. Orsino. Question 44. What did King Ethelred the Unready's nickname originally mean? A. The unlucky, B. The ill-advised, or C. The late? It was B. The ill-advised. Question 45. Film producer Samuel Goldwyn's original name was Samuel Goldfish. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 46. Which winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature wrote the Forsyte Saga? A. Eugene O'Neill, B. John Galsworthy, or C. Sinclair Lewis? It's B. John Galsworthy. Question 47. Of which country is the litas the basic monetary unit? A. Latvia, B. Liechtenstein, or C. Lithuania? It's C. Lithuania. Question 48. To the nearest 10 minutes, how long was Yuri Gagarin in orbit on the first manned space flight? A. 1 hour, B. 2 hours, or C. 3 hours? It was A. 1 hour. Question 49. If the top of a cone is cut off by a plane parallel to the base, what solid shape remains? A. A frustrum, B. A pentile, or C. A calyx? It's A. A frustrum. Question 50. In Quebec's Haskell Opera House, the stage is in the United States, while the audience watches from seats in Canada. Is that true or false? It's false. It's the other way round. Halfway through, and the scores are as follows. Yona has 42%, John has 60%, and Stanley has 74%. Join us after the break for the second half of today's game.
There you go, Beckham. This is a crucial game for England. All hopes are with this man.
Ince takes the ball into Beckham. Great ball from Ince. This looks a good move. Beckham to Lee. Lee to Batty. Back to Lee. Great pass to Beckham. Cole to Beckham. Beckham scored! It's over! England are the champions!
Uh-oh, what's the boss going to say now?
Don't worry. We'll get it white again.
Ariel Future has a new formula which starts to dissolve instantly and is better at penetrating and lifting off tough stains like mud, so everyone can look good enough to play for England.
There you are. Good enough for the first team.
Brilliant. Here's that famous white shirt. Let's go, lads.
Ariel, keeping England clean.
The best 60s summer ever. 54 of the greatest hits on the album of the decade. The finest summer memories. The best summer songs. It can only be the best 60s summer ever.
Morning.
Morning, Dad.
Oh, yeah, I must sort out that loan. But I can't get to the bank.
Hello! There's a more convenient way to get an unsecured personal loan. Call Lombard Direct, free on 0800 215 000. 24 hours a day. We have loans from £800 to £15,000 for almost anything, and our rates are low. One call to Lombard Direct, and you're laughing. To arrange a loan or for more information, call now, free on 0800 215 000.
If you've been hurt in an accident in the last 3 years and it was someone else's fault, you could be entitled to compensation. Our specialist solicitors helped Kirsty Tagg after a car accident. She got £8,000. Eric Pollock called us after a bad fall at work. He got £6,000. Call the National Accident Helpline on 0800 556 557 to find out free if you can claim. Call 0800 556 557.
While you're just sitting there, think of the fun you could be having. With 20% off your first order, the New Choice catalogue is out now. For your free copy, call 0500 666 111 today.
Book your holiday through 5Text and you get a free beach ball. See page 555 now. 5Text, for holidays with added bounce.
Welcome back to 100% Gold. We're halfway through and the scores are as follows. Yona has 42%, John has 60%, and Stanley is in the lead with 74%. From now on, I'll give updates of the scores, but without revealing who has scored what. The game continues with question 51. Used in the brewing industry, from what natural source does isinglass come? A, seaweed, B, fish, or C, yeast? The answer is B, fish. Question 52. Which American state has the most representatives in the U.S. Congress? A, Texas, B, New York, or C, California? It's C, California. Question 53. In which county was painter Thomas Gainsborough born? A, Norfolk, B, Essex, or C, Suffolk? The answer is C, Suffolk. Question 54. Who was the first emperor of Rome to become a Christian? A, Theodosius the Great, B, Antoninus Pius, or C, Constantine the Great? It was C, Constantine the Great. Question 55. Mon Oncle was the first of the Monsieur Hulot films by Jacques Tati. Is that true or false? It's false. Monsieur Hulot's Holiday was the first. Question 56. American jazz composer Fats Waller was also a famous performer on what instrument? A, piano, B, bass, or C, cornet? It was A, piano. Question 57. In surgery, where on the human body does the operation trepanning usually take place? A, the skull, B, the palate, or C, the larynx? It's A, the skull. Question 58. In the French Revolutionary calendar, which season included the months of Nivose and Frimaire? A, winter, B, spring, or C, summer? It was A, winter. Question 59. Which tectonic plate, together with the South American plate, has helped to raise the Andes Mountains? A, Gorda Plate, B, Cocos Plate, or C, Nazca Plate? It's C, Nazca Plate. Question 60. Douglas Elton Ullman was the original name of actor Kirk Douglas. Is that true or false? It's false. It was the name of Douglas Fairbanks. And after 60 questions, the scores are as follows. One of you has 45%, one of you has 58%, and one of you has 73%. Question 61. In 1914, the Triple Alliance linked Germany, Austria, Hungary, and which other country? A, Italy, B, Turkey, or C, Russia? It was A, Italy. Question 62. The name of the koala comes from an Aborigine word for what? A, no fear, B, no teeth, or C, no drink? It's C, no drink. Question 63. Which compound can be expressed by the chemical formula CH4? A, methane, B, ammonia, or C, propane? It's A, methane. Question 64. Pondicherry and Chandanaga in India are former colonial possessions of which country? A, Portugal, B, France, or C, Netherlands? It's B, France. Question 65. The fiddler crab is so named because it holds up one claw like a violin. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 66. In Greek legend, who is the statue brought to life by Pygmalion's prayers? A, Calimastia, B, Galactia, or C, Aeolia? It's B, Galatea. Question 67. The novels Imaginary Friends and The War Between the Tates are the work of which authoress? A, A.S. Byatt, B, Alison Lurie, or C, Marjorie Allingham? It's B, Alison Lurie. Question 68. Made in South Africa, which fruit is the basis of Van der Hom liqueur? A, orange, B, peach, or C, tangerine? It's C, tangerine. Question 69. In which European country is the industrial city of Radom? A, Poland, B, Romania, or C, Hungary? It's A, Poland. Question 70. The BBC TV series The Regiment centred on the fictional Royal Wessex Regiment. Is that true or false? It's false. It was the Cotswold Regiment. Question 71. Of which American state is Helena the capital? A, Montana, B, Idaho, or C, Minnesota? It's A, Montana. Question 72. Involving the eviction of Scots tenants by their landlords, when did the notorious Highland clearances occur? A, 17th century, B, 18th century, or C, 19th century? It was C, 19th century. Question 73. What was the nationality of atomic physics pioneer Sir Ernest Rutherford? A, Canadian, B, British, or C, New Zealand? It was C, New Zealand. Question 74. Who was the first non-Briton to win the Wimbledon men's singles tennis title? A, Bill Tilden, B, Norman Brooks, or C, John Barotra? It was B, Norman Brooks. Question 75. In women's fashion, a maillot is a type of one-piece bathing suit. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 76. Which song was a 1954 hit for the Crew Cuts? A, Shaboom, B, It'll Be Me, or C, Only You? It was A, Shaboom. Question 77. Traditionally found mainly in China, what is a pailu? A, a water clock, B, a two-wheeled cart, or C, an ornamental arch? It's C, an ornamental arch. Question 78. What type of African mammals are sometimes known as ichneumons? A, spotted hyenas, B, Egyptian mongooses, or C, meerkats? It's B, Egyptian mongooses. Question 79. In baking, Singin' Hinny is a griddle cake traditionally associated with where? A, Lancashire, B, Northumberland, or C, Devon? It's B, Northumberland. Question 80. Until 1948, each of Switzerland's cantons was able to issue its own coinage. Is that true or false? It's false. As we move into the final section of the game, the scores are as follows. One of you has 40%, one of you has 55%, and one of you has 65%. Question 81. From which country were the Moriscos expelled in the 16th century? A, Italy, B, Spain, or C, France? It was B, Spain. Question 82. As what was the German Adolf Galland famous in the Second World War? A, paratroop commander, B, panzer general, or C, fighter pilot? It was C, fighter pilot. Question 83. André Derain was one of the leaders of which artistic school? A, Cubism, B, Pointillism, or C, Fauvism? It was C, Fauvism. Question 84. Where are the Comoros Islands situated? A, Sunda Strait, B, Java Sea, or C, Indian Ocean? It's C, Indian Ocean. Question 85. In area, the Arctic Ocean is larger than the Indian Ocean. Is that true or false? It's false. Question 86. In which county is Hurst-Monceau once home to the Royal Observatory? A, East Sussex, B, Hampshire, or C, Dorset? It's A, East Sussex. Question 87. The cultural and artistic events called the Quattrocento occurred in which century? A, 14th, B, 15th, or C, 16th? It was B, 15th. Question 88. What type of bird is a grackle? A, a starling, B, a gannet, or C, a puffin? It's A, a starling. Question 89. Wheat is classified as hard or soft according to its proportion of what? A, bran, B, protein, or C, starch? It's B, protein. Question 90. Sarah Kennedy was the only woman of the original presenters of Game for a Laugh. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 91. Of which ancient kingdom was Croesus the legendarily wealthy ruler? A, Pontus, B, Lydia, or C, Thrace? It's B, Lydia. Question 92. What was demolished in the 1830s to make way for Trafalgar Square? A, the King's Mews, B, the King's Row, or C, the King's Kennels? It was A, the King's Mews. Question 93. To which country are the Gala people native? A, India, B, Ethiopia, or C, Philippines? It's B, Ethiopia. Question 94. Which book of the Old Testament tells the story of Gideon? A, Judges, B, Numbers, or C, Joshua? It's A, Judges. Question 95. Tommy Sheridan is the only singer ever to co-credit with the Beatles on a hit single. Is that true or false? It's false. Billy Preston was on Get Back. Question 96. What is the principal use of Fresnel lenses? A, refracting telescopes, B, spectacles, or C, searchlights? It was C, searchlights. Question 97. Boundary Park is the home ground of which football team? A, Blackpool, B, Preston North End, or C, Oldham Athletic? It's C, Oldham Athletic. Question 98. Kinesics is the study of what? A, body and facial movements, B, magnetic fields, or C, stellar motion? It's A, body and facial movements. Question 99. Which composer wrote the light opera The Nose in the 1930s? A, Michael Tippett, B, Dmitri Shostakovich, or C, Richard Strauss? It was B, Dmitri Shostakovich. And question 100. The word crinoline comes from the French for horsehair with which they were once stuffed. Is that true or false? It's true. And at the end of today's game, one of you has 36%, one of you has 55%, and one of you has 66%. Yona and John, I'm afraid your scores weren't quite high enough, but thank you both for taking part. Stanley, congratulations. You're today's champion and have won £100. Will you return next time to play against two new contestants?
Yes, please.
Thanks for taking part, and we'll see you on the next edition of 100% Gold. Until then, bye.
I think we can make it before dark or close to it.
Ow! I cannot take responsibility.
It's gonna be dark here in 10 minutes.
Race Against the Dark.
I am not a miracle worker.
Saturday at 8:05 on 5.
An agony aunt talks teenage sex with Gloria next, and there's an interesting twist on a tuna salad.
For many years, the Poutney Clinic has been helping ordinary, everyday men and women improve faces and figures. If you're considering cosmetic surgery, ask your GP about the Poutney Clinic and ring direct for free literature. Cosmetic surgery is not just for the rich and famous. It could do your confidence the world of good.
Whatever rate you speak at, make sure it's the cheapest. Vodafone's new off-peak rate is just 5p a minute. For the cheapest digital national off-peak calls, the word is Vodafone.
Hi, I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Oh no! Anything can go wrong except your hair colour with Belle Colour 20-minute Colorise Gel from Laboratoire Garnier, complete with natural oils.
So easy, just shampoos in. No mess.
And because it's Belle Colour, the result is beautifully natural-looking permanent colour.
Your colour just can't go wrong. It looks great and feels so soft. Incredible.
Awarded the Marie Claire Prix d'Excellence for hair care. Belle Colour, formulated and controlled by Laboratoire Garnier.
Right now at your local Summerfield, top side of beef is half price.
With an offer that good, why wait until Sunday?
If you find that getting in and out of a conventional bath is difficult, then you should get a Premier Easy Bathe. Bert Newsom tried the Easy Bathe and he was delighted by the simplicity.
I thought it was brilliant. Contour seats, easy to use taps. I was amazed how simple it was to use. It really made bathing a pleasure again.
So there you have it. For a full colour brochure on the Easy Bathe, ring free on 0800 212 078 today.
Cosmetic surgery is not just for the rich and famous. It could do your confidence the world of good. Ask your GP about the Poutney Clinic and ring direct for free literature.
This valley has quite a number of people walking around alive today because of Jesse.
A nurse with the power to save them.
Mama, it's the sheriff on the phone. There's been an accident. I have a knife.
A nurse they depended on.
Some folks believe she is an actual doctor.
But her commitment was her crime.
If it meant saving somebody's life or watching them die, I would do it.
A woman fighting for her belief in a powerful true story.
Go tell them she's dangerous.
As long as you understand what the gamble is.
Lee Remick is Jesse, Monday at 8 on 5.
Oprah is in Texas again this afternoon. She had that big BSE trial there last year, so she did loads of stuff there. Anyway, Celine Dion is singing live at 5:10.